Hi, welcome to Knitpicks Yarn Stories. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Andy.
And we're going to talk to you today about Woodland Tweed. Woodland Tweed first started as just a bear. In 2018, we brought it in. It was just a bear. We had expanded a bunch of our bear yarn lines. And this one we brought in, and we kind of all fell in love with it. Stacy, who is our outreach director, she especially fell in love with it and just like couldn't stop using it and just really was asking for colors for years. So we finally made her dream happen, and we've brought you this very lovely, I would say woodland.
Yeah, very woodsy
color palette. So Woodland Tweed, the colors, they come in 13 heathered colors, which we also provide the bear to dyers to do the colors they want, but these are heathers, which make it really hard for hand dyers to do. So you can expand on your collection with your own dyes as well. We are so excited about this line just because it is a really fabulous blend to work with. It's 80% merino, 15% alpaca, and then there's a touch of viscose in there. It's also, I think it's just 2-ply. Yeah, so this is just 2-ply, which makes it a really nice twist too, to give it a little texture when you knit with it.
Yeah, it makes very beautiful bouncy cables, and it has just enough tweed to add interest without competing with your other stitch patterns. So it like creates gorgeous stockinette, but it also does lace really well without competing. And it has enough alpaca to add warmth, but it doesn't change the behavior of the fabric as much. It still very much acts like a wool. So you get the nice elasticity, bouncy cables that have a lot of definition to them. We love it for garments, like heavily cabled pullovers. We're so excited to knit with those with this.
Yeah.
And it also makes gorgeous classic cabled accessories. You can get that sort of dense structural effect of like classic cables.
Yeah.
It's beautiful to knit with.
It's really gorgeous. And the thing too, what we're talking about, like it only has 5% neps in it. So it's not at where city tweed has 20%. So that will have a lot more of the little tweedy neps in there. Whereas this, it's a lot subtler.
Yeah.
I would say. It just kind of adds that extra texture and a little pop in there, which is really nice. And it's an Aran weight. So for the 100 grams, you get 180 yards. So it makes it really worth, you know, a pretty affordable for
sweaters.
For sweaters, absolutely.
And not too many ends to weave in.
No, which is nice. That's always something we think about is how many ends are you gonna weave in? So Woodland Tweed, we hope you enjoy it. The colors were released in 2023, and it has just been a favorite of ours for the last 5 years.
That's the story of Woodland Tweed.